everyone, my name is Rafael Vigil and I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about 5 websites where you can share your work for free. And the reason I want to talk about it, because from my own experience, I know, especially when you're starting off your photography career, it's really difficult to create and build your own website. I know there is some monetary investment you have to make, not to mention you have to put this whole thing together, you have to purchase domain, you have to purchase template, you have to kind of make this whole thing work. Even though today's building website is fairly easy, I have to say, if you have a little bit of basic knowledge, there's so many different companies which can offer you templates which you can kind of build up fairly easy, fairly quickly. But I know at the beginning, especially when you're starting off, it might be a little bit overwhelming. And those sites which I would like to talk about today definitely help you to kick off your business and basically help you to create some galleries where you can share your own work. And sometimes you can use them to push your business. You can send them to your clients, you can send them to some potential people you want to work with. And also they have some additional benefits of using those websites. One of them is basically elevating your Google rating. The more you push those images to different sites, the Google kind of recognize that, and whenever someone will start Googling you or looking for a photographer, there's a big chances that some of those websites might pop out and people might see it, your work. So that's why I'm heavily involved in some of those sites, and I'm trying to constantly update them with my new images and then just kind of keep them consistent and just share my work there, because I know they're helping me with my business, with exposing my stuff to other photographers, to other clients. And as probably you guys know, you just never know when the business is gonna coming from. So this is one of those things which you also have to be aware. The more people can see your work online, then there's a bigger chances that someone will be interested to work with you. That's why I'm trying to push my work on so many different ways and putting them everywhere I can, because I know that will help with growing my business. There's another reason which I really like those sites, is the fact that you can get some inspirations. There is so many other photographers who pretty much share their work. You can look up what they do. You can create additionally some different galleries where you can kind of collect those images, what other people do, and kind of help you with kind of learning more about photography, but also kind of getting inspired and getting some ideas and see how other people work. So that's why I think those websites are extremely useful, not only to share your own work, but also to help you to kind of be inspired and finding, as I said, new concepts, new ideas, and will help you to understand and grow your photography, not only business, but also help you with being more creative and doing things which sometimes might be scary for you, but if you kind of see something which might trigger your creative part of the brain, I also think that is kind of extremely helpful, and it's gonna definitely encourage you to do some interesting stuff. So let's jump into those sites, and before I do that, I just want to say that those sites which I want to share with you, those are my favorite ones. And the reasons are, first of all, they're free of charge. There are some additional levels which you have to pay if you want to be more exposed, or you're gonna if you want to have some additional cool features which those websites offer. But I deeply believe that even on the kind of the minimum level where you don't have to pay, they still offer a lot of things which will definitely kind of help you to kind of kick off kind of your presence on those sites. So let's jump into those sites, let's discuss them and see what they all about. I would like to start with a website called Fstoppers.com. Most of you guys probably know this website from photography blog. This is one of the most popular sites for photographers. I deeply believe that everyone who is in this industry know this site really, really well. Of course, this website also offers galleries for photographers, so it's kind of neat. You can share your own work and you can pretty much create own gallery where you can share your work. There is some cool stuff about it. The one thing what I really like, for example, people can rate your images, so you can also kind of see what people think about your photography. The one thing what I really like it, there's no a lot of trolls which actually just go after your work and try to discourage what you do. So this community I found is very professional, and most people who leave comments here, they don't really kind of go after you and try to kind of discourage your work, or just, you know, just kind of go after you. So although there's not much engagement here, I would say people mostly rate your images. But when it comes to conversations, as I said, people mostly just leave nice comments and they don't kind of try to rip your images apart. So again, you can use that as your portfolio page, and if you have potential client who is looking for seeing your work, you can definitely send them your link, and yeah, they can see your work. So highly recommend it. I really like that I'm trying to share my work as much as I can. There is a little caveat here that especially when you're starting off, you cannot share too many photos. Usually what happens, you have to earn it a little bit, and they kind of like allow you to post more. So they want to see that the work you post is kind of higher quality, and you know, with that different ratings, they kind of allow you to post more. So it's a little bit of work. I think it's a good start, and definitely you can share your most favorite images and kind of earn way up to post more. So that's my kind of first website which I would like to recommend to you to share your work. The next one is called Caviar.com. Also really good website. You can really easy share your work here. There's of course some limitations here. You cannot really post a lot of images. There's I think 40 images which you can share, and if you want to share more, you have to pay for some pro membership. But still, you know, you can have some cool images. Of course, there's some limitations, but you can post the most coolest photos you have, and you can pretty much just share with the world what your photography is all about. Also, what I really like this website, there's so many amazing photographers on that website. I'm not gonna jump to some of the stuff, but I highly recommend it to check this website, because there's access not only to some amazing photographers but also to some amazing magazines, and you can submit your work there as well, and they can pretty much reach out to you and they can, I don't know, share your work. So there's great community, you know, amazing photographers, really nice platform, and that website also gives you great connection to some inspirational images, and also access to some the most renowned magazines, and then you can reach out if you know you qualify and to work with them. So highly recommend it. Create your own profile here, because it's definitely gonna give you so much benefits for the long run. Okay, the next one is Flickr.com. This is one of the biggest photography websites where you can share your work. There is of course some limitation. You can post only 1,000 images for free, which is not bad if you really think about it. Sharing 1,000 images, yeah, that gives you a lot of room to kind of push your work. Again, I don't really see much engagement here, and also I found this also takes a little bit of time to reach out to people, because building followers here. It's really difficult. I don't know, maybe I started too late, but also great website for inspiration. There's so many cool stuff going on here, great community and great website, really easy to upload, and basically you can create this pretty cool portfolio page for your own work. And yeah, also you can be used to share your work with your potential clients, and yeah, sharing your work also with other photographers. The next one also is very popular. It's called 500px. Most people know about it. There's also some limitations. I think you can only post 5 images a week if you're on this kind of basic level. But also there's a lot of engagement, there is a lot of views, a lot of people, like if you kind of see here, my images were viewed by 1.1 million photo impressions. So I think the numbers are, it's kind of crazy that so many people can see your work. If you really think about it, back in the days, you know, you just show photos to your closest friends or family, and you know, to see that so many people could see your images today online, it's kind of amazing. Also really easy to upload your images. Also the images, let me click on it, they will come with some additional information. People can feature your photos in their own galleries, so it's kind of really cool. I really like this site because it's definitely help you to showcase your work to the world. And yeah, it's pretty good website, free of charge. If you wanted some additional tools to kind of upgrade your stuff, there is some options. And the last one, which is my favorite one, is Youpic.com. This is really cool website. You can share again for free. There's literally not too many limits here. You can just go completely crazy with posting your work. Also the images have a lot of views. There's some cool engagement. Also, you know, on every picture there is information about the image, how it was created. I know those are just the basic informations, but you know, other photographers can see, you know, how you create that particular image. And yeah, also you're getting some awards. As you guys probably can see, there is some little yellow stars, so those images getting kind of pushed by this website to some different gallery where more people kind of see your work. And yeah, and the numbers are kind of crazy too. If you really see, that image was viewed by 34,000 people. You know, a lot of comments, a lot of engagement. I know most of the time those are the photographers, but at the same time, what I deeply believe that if you can tag yourself properly, the Google also will pick that up and yeah, give you some much higher Google ratings. And if someone kind of put your name to kind of, you know, search in the Google, most of the times those websites, they will come up first. So that's what I was saying at the beginning of this video, is extremely important to you know, push slowly your work, share your work with the world, and yeah, properly tag your images with your name. And the more people see it, the more exposure you have, and yeah, you much more recognized on this online sphere. So that's something important. Okay, so that's my favorite 5 websites, and yeah, highly recommended to sign up to all of them. I hope you liked this video. I hope that was interesting. Hopefully I can see you on those sites. If you're not signed up there yet, I would highly recommend it to do that, because that definitely will help you to elevate your business. And if you have any other website, I know from my own experience, and I know there are so many other ones, but most of them, what I found, you have to pay for them. So, and even though some of those memberships, they're not as expensive, but if you are on the budget and you don't want to spend your money on this type of services, I would highly suggest it to stick to those ones which offer stuff for free. And if you see that they're beneficial and you've noticed that, you know, they can bring you more value, and you can definitely use that additional, or, you know, some other tools which they offer which you have to pay for, that they're worth it to pay extra, definitely kind of go for it. And if you have any other websites which I don't know about it and I didn't hear about it, please feel free to share in the comments, and yeah, let's have an open discussion about this stuff. I hope everything what I said make sense. If not, I also would love to hear some comments which, you know, are against using those websites. I know one of them is the copyrights and all this stuff, but I will leave that for another discussion because I think this topic is fairly big. So thank you for watching, stay tuned, and I'll chat with you guys very soon. Bye bye.